Hi, and welcome to Logic's video tutorial for customization. In this video, we are going to go over the different ways that you can customize Logix to fit your needs. Some of these features will be touched on lightly, so don't worry if we don't go into too much detail, as there will be separate videos that delve deeper into many of these functions later. Here we are in a standard client file. Just about everything that can be customized in Logix can be seen in a client's file. Over here, you can see the client's status. These options can be modified here under Case Statuses. This page allows you to customize the different statuses you have for your clients. You can create custom statuses that align with your workflow so that you can easily see where a client is at in your process at all times. You just select the folder under either Client or Prospect that you would like to add the new status to, and then click New Status. Here you can type in the name of the status that you would like to create, and then click OK. The new status will now appear in the Status drop-down menu in the client's file. You can see the new status here. Below Statuses, you can see Assignments. The assignments are the different people who are assigned to work on the case. You can customize these different roles and decide who fits into them by clicking under Security and then on Roles. Here you can see the roles that are associated with the drop-downs, and you can add in users to make them appear in the drop-down. Users and roles have a video of their own, so for now, know that roles allow you to customize the information and features your employees have access to in Logix. Down here are the services. These are the services that your company will be providing to clients. You can use this information to filter and sort your clients based on what services they are signing up for. You can customize your service list by clicking on the Administration dropdown and then click on Services. From here, click New Service and type in the name of the service here. If your company is using more than one of Logic's product lines, you can select the specific product this service is for here. That way you can keep your services separate. If you click on a specific service within your list, you can add in details about the service by clicking here on New Service Detail. You can enter a name and a description here. Any options listed here in the Services tab will now show up in the drop-down menu on the Profile page. And any service details for services that are selected within the Profile tab can be found in the Services tab here. Next to Services, you'll see that you can select Lead Source. These options can be customized by clicking on the Administration dropdown and then clicking on the Sources and Campaigns here. This tab allows you to add any lead sources that you'd like, along with the cost per lead. Making the lead source inactive here will prevent people from selecting it in the dropdown on the Profile page. You can also add contact information for who your contact is for the lead source. And over here, you can edit commission information. You can then run reports that will show you how much each lead source is generating and costing you for different periods of time. But more on reports in another video. For now, let's go back to the client's case. Now let's open up an activity. You'll see here that there's an activity type dropdown. Activity types can be useful for sorting and filtering your activities within Logix. To customize this list, click on the Administration dropdown and then Activity Types. To create a new activity type, click New Activity Type. Here you can enter a name, initials, and choose your type color. In addition to activity types, you can also customize task types. If you open up a task, you will see that there is a dropdown for task types here. You can customize this list by clicking on Task Category underneath the Administration dropdown. You can create new groups of task types by clicking here on New Task Category Group, and then create new task types by clicking on a specific category, and then clicking on New Task Category to add your task type. From here, we will move on to the billing page. The billing page has a few features here that can be customized. The first of these is the invoice. When you select Add under Invoice here, this menu pops up. And here, you can select the invoice type. This drop-down menu is fully customizable, and you can do that here under the Invoice Types tab. You just click on Add Invoice Type here, and then type in the name. If you would like to group your invoice types, you can do so by clicking here. And you can edit, delete, or disable any invoice types from the list. Invoice types are similar to services, but are more important for billing. They can be useful as you can run reports that will let you see how much money you are generating off of different invoice types. Another customizable feature within Logix that is useful for billing is tags. You can create custom tags to tag cases, payments, or invoice line items. They can be created and customized by clicking on the Administration dropdown and then on Tags. To add a new tag, click New Tag. Here you can enter the name of your tag and select billing if you are using it for billing. The tag can then be selected in the Add Invoice Tag drop-down menu when adding it to an invoice line item, or from the tag drop-down that appears when you are running a payment here. You can then find the data that includes tag information within the invoice type or commission reports. Another feature of the billing page is that you can run credit cards through Logix. This can be done by setting up your merchant accounts here. You just click on Add Existing Merchant Account, select your provider from the drop-down, and fill in the necessary information. After billing comes Forms. You can customize your own forms by clicking on Administration and then on Forms here. You can have Logix automatically populate your client's personal, billing, and other information onto custom agreements, invoices, and other forms. We will go into more detail on how to do that in another video. So for now, let's move on. The final feature that we will discuss is templates. You can send emails or text from Logix by clicking on Send SMS for text or Send Docs for emails. To access SMS template, click Send SMS and then click on the drop-down here. To send an email template, click on Send Docs and click Email. Over here, you can see a drop-down menu that says Template. When you select a template, you can see that your template pops up here. You can customize both of these templates by clicking on the Administration drop-down and then clicking on Templates. Just click on New Template and select whether you would like SMS or email here. Then give your template a name and input what you would like the template to say. So that about sums up the different functions that you can customize in our system. Don't worry if you don't get it all right now, as there will be other videos that go into more detail later. For now, just play around and explore the tools that we just went over to get a basic idea of what to do. Then feel free to go into the more in-depth videos later. Thank you.